I don't understand that sign language. Do you want me to ask you again?
This is Spud Inc. cable setup, high pulley to low pulley. And I'm gonna invent a preacher curl. I like this better than anything that's like just, I like when you're isolating your arms, I really like to have that preacher setup. I also like the bicep blaster, which you can put around to emulate that. I just like stopping this right here and really isolating it. Really helps a lot. This thing's pretty cool, look at this. This thing's awesome. This thing is called a track handle sport. Woo, woo, woo. Look at it dance, look at it dance. You don't see very many of these, but I got a pair. And I like them. I think they're great. Look at this.
Go, 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 go.
Man, I've been posting about this one for years, even on Instagram, long time ago. I love this one. It's a swivel handle. You take a small band and you band it up. I really love bands. John Meadows is really onto something with these for arm training. It's just, the fucking pump is great. Let me show you something. Come a little closer. Come in, come here. When I do a tricep push down with just about any handle, whether it's this one or you know, say this one or something, any sort of handle, what I like to do is I like to grab it instead of just like this. I like to think about false gripping it, so I actually move the hand up a little. And what that does is this wrist isn't going to cave. A lot of people, when they do tricep push down, they end up doing this. I think that's bad. Just from experience, I think that's bad. It fucks up the exercise. So shift your wrist over here like this, so that you're pushing more of this. That way all this stays in a straight line right here, okay? So don't let this wrist do this. Keep it like this, so boom, right there, okay? Keep it straight over like this, so that you're pushing with this part of the wrist. You're not holding the bar here, you're holding the pressure of the bar here. So not this, this. Same with this one, okay? So I'm actually kind of grabbing, over grabbing. Again, it's a lot like a false grip in gymnastics. Also, I find it's, you can quickly develop a tolerance for higher reps on tricep pushdowns. For some reason, like, it's hard to tire it out. There's a fine line in between like a weight where you can do like 10 reps or something and a weight where you're like sitting there like, it's just like, I could keep going. Typically the way to fix that, in my opinion, is you got two options. One, you do your reps faster, because my normal cadence is more like this. And if I'm doing that with a weight that's just a slightly below, I can sit there and do this shit all day long. So I can either speed it up, or what I'd rather do is do a set of it and then superset it with a heavy, like closed grip bench press, or maybe like a dip of some sort. So you have like a power exercise. So you got all these other muscle groups really helping out doing the workload, and the triceps are just like being dragged along by the other guys. So you do that real quick, it's pretty cool. All right, I just got this set up, but I'm gonna show you another tip. Come here, come here, come here. I feel like when you're training arms or any sort of bodybuilding workout, you have to approach it a little bit like tricking. So tricking, you know, when you go and do your acrobatic moves and stuff, the way that most tricksters do it is they go in, they sort of see what's going to work for the day, and they really take advantage of that and really hit that hard. Okay, so in bodybuilding, type training with the arms, most people will just stick to like some sort of routine. They don't do any sort of adaptive programming in the process, workout by workout. So what I mean by that is I'm not like feeling this dude right now. I just don't feel it. So in the same way I might not feel kicks for the day. If I'm tricking, I might be like, well, my fucking backflips and my flips and my tumbling is doing pretty good. I'm gonna focus on that and work on that. So with this, I'm not feeling this bar right now. Now, this is a favorite of mine and it usually works, but for some reason, I just don't feel it right now. So I can sit there and mess with the technique a little bit and see if I can get it to work, or I can just switch to a different grip and see if I feel that one better. So what I suggest you do is be a little neurotic and just keep changing shit until you finally get that one where it's like, yeah, I feel this, and you just go to town on it, okay? So here we go. Dropset with band. Now this is a closed grip, okay? So it's gonna hit the tricep more. Also, if you're having flexibility problems in the wrist, throw your thumb over like this. Dan Green does that. I don't have flexibility problems in the wrist. Some people do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this grip. But there's nothing wrong with the suicide monkey grip. Here's another cool thing right here. When I'm at the bottom, I'm really getting a good tricep stretch right here. So focus on trying to position the bar in a way where your bicep and your forearms are smashing into one another, like really squeezing right there. Less like this, more like this. Less like this, more like this. You're gonna feel your triceps stretch a good bit. You want your triceps to get stretched in these exercises. You want a full range of motion because the full stretch is gonna help stimulate more muscle recruitment. And build muscle. Fuck. That's good. This ankle sound. Shit's fun. Here's another cool tip. Again, from the same man I got a lot of my tips from, John Meadows. This guy's a fucking wizard. He really believes that it's best to train the arms, bicep and tricep, both sides in the same workout. I forget the exact reasoning why, but I think he said that when this is pumped, it puts pressure on these muscles, and when these are pumped, they put pressure on the others, so it's like a synergy going on. And there's a lot of pressure, a lot of pushing like that. It stimulates the growth response. So it's just like, you know, same way when you're loading on a squat and that weight's pushing you down, your body adapts by expanding, all right? So the muscle's gonna adapt by expanding, by growing, because this muscle here is pushing on this muscle here. So I'm gonna go right back to bicep. Like I said, I like all preacher setups for biceps better than free. It just fucking works. It just works. So if you don't have a bench to do preacher type exercises on, you want to do like freestanding bicep exercises, get yourself a bicep blaster. You know, just put it in your gym bag. Go to the gym with it. Well, all it's gonna do is throw your arms forward, just like the bench would. Pushes it forward, also makes you look jacked as shit.
That looks good.
Shit's cool. So let me show you this. This is one of my fucking favorite exercises right here. I'm gonna band this. Just add, again, when I do biceps or triceps and I'm banding them, I like a small amount of resistance. So this is a very light band, just a tad. I don't like really heavy bands. I feel like it fucks up the dynamic of the exercise, but check this one out. You got your cable, you got your little small band, all right? You got your bicep blaster here. And then I feel like for isolation exercises, you should really try to isolate as much as possible. So now I'm taking the core out of the equation. That way, you know, my back and everything is supported by the floor. Now I'm on the floor, right? Where's that microphone go? There, it's right there. My bicep blaster. There. So really, my arms are pretty fucking isolated right now. All I gotta do is put my head on the ground, slight arch, and I'm good to go. How's my vascularity now? Is it better?
It looks wonderful.
It looks wonderful.
Maybe to affirm that again. I understand that sign language. Do you want me to ask you again?
No, stop asking me.
Stop doing a Macarena then.
Yeah. Let's do more. Change the tempo a little. Drop set. I'll do it standing now. I don't have much left in me. Another thing.
What about your vascularity?
My fucking vascularity. Here you go. Vascularity tip. Right here. All right. It's pretty simple. Everyone knows it. You water. Okay. It's carbs. All it is fucking high quality carbs.
Stop it again. There you go.
Yeah, it's high quality carbs. Look at it. You can get it on Acrobolics. Also, sodium, this electrolyte formula is called Ecolyte. Is it on focus? Mm-hmm. Cool, yeah. A few of these. So basically salt and carbs and rest. Some rest and some good isolation. You don't have them, you don't really get a good pump.
What flavor is it?
Fucking guava. I think it's dragon fruit or something. I kind of want to try this in reverse. So there's another arm tip workout for you. Try new shit. So I'm gonna do this back. Ouch. Dizzy.
Your nipples always come out when you play hard.
Nipples. Don't forget the flex. Flexing actually helps build muscle.
Look at yourself.
Yeah, look at yourself.
Come on, man.
Catching my breath, baby.
Let's do shit.
Shut up.
I know. You're not interested. But you are. Hello.
I don't have any dumbbells here, but I mean, the best arm workouts I've had, all of them. And by judging what I mean, I judge these arm workouts by, thank you, move that light, make me look buffer. My pump, just the way I feel, and just every like that. That's how I judge these bodybuilding workouts. It's just the pump and how I feel. I've never gotten as good a response with dumbbells. So shit, I know everyone fucking trains with dumbbells, but when it comes to arm training, I just found like anything cable related in the gym, it just works better. So every alternative I can think of where I'll use a dumbbell, cables just seem to work better. So for example, a really good exercise is if you have a preacher curl bench and you're sitting there and you're doing dumbbell curls. Great exercise, made even better if you just attach it next to a cable machine on the ground close by. And so I'm not just saying that because I'm limited by my home workout area. I can get a fucking preacher bench. I can get some dumbbells. But
we're gonna be moving soon, so that'll add to the cost.
Yeah, exactly. So look, this right here. Now, incline bench would make it pretty good. I like incline bench, but man, this is working pretty good. This straight arm angle. So try different angles. That unilateral. I think this works better than any dumbbell variation, in my opinion. So, not a big fan of dumbbells with arm training. So a lot of people say that you should be able to build up your arms, your muscles just doing compound movements like pull-ups, presses, and things like that. I can tell you my arms, my chest, they did not fucking grow until I started doing isolation movements, until I started doing bodybuilding methodology. Bodybuilding training is a little bit different than strength training. Okay, so I mean, in bodybuilding training, I like machines, I like cables, I like isolation. This is like a form of rest pause right now, just going back and forth. It's not bad at all. So, I'm not afraid of machines or cables or things like that. I like to isolate. Okay, I'm done. That's fucking it. Another thing is, look, my pump is going away. You're gonna reach a certain part of the workout where the pump just starts kind of going back away again. All the bodybuilders I've hung out with tell me that you should go up to that point and just stop. You know, that's what they say. They say once the pump starts going away again, the kind of the workout doesn't really matter as much anymore. So your goal is to get as much work done and maintain the pump as long as you can before it starts going away. So it doesn't mean like, you know, it's more like I'd like to be able to do 8 sets of this and 8 sets of this. Your goal is to be able to get all those sets done before the pump starts going away. So if this pump starts going away at like set 5 or 6 of the superset series you got going on, you need to work to train to come back the next time so you can go through the whole thing and get it done before it starts going away. I know that sounds weird. That's just what they tell me. So now I feel like I've gotten what I need out of this workout. My arms are done. Usually I can get it pretty much done in about half an hour to 45 minutes, and I'd rather hit it a few times a week. Now I know my arms aren't that big compared to like a pro bodybuilder or anything, but I can tell you, like, arms are my genetic weakness. They are the smallest part on my body by default, and I've grown them up, you know, as much as I can. And this is what really helped the most. It wasn't until I started doing these type of bodybuilding training routines a few times a week that they really started to respond well. And I do these, you know, also while working on power lifts, extreme flexibility, tricking, feats of strength, running my own business, try not to be a complete asshole to my wife who's filming me right now, being a good pet owner, being a guy that travels a lot, responding to you guys' comments, answering emails, all this other fun stuff. My life is
representing Alabama.
For now, yeah. Kramer's gym?
Saws.
Yeah. Kramer's gym is fucking awesome. Others people clothes. I like that. I remember that one.
Spitz. There's no logo there.
Antoine, what are we doing?
We'll just buy like other people clothes, and now we're eating in the back of a truck. And Juji has it's a mixed meal, leftover meal.
All right.
And who is that from?
Antoine Vaillant. Antoine, you ready to get some arm training in? A little secret, if you guys have watched this video this far, you're gonna see me have more on Antoine very soon. So, little secret there, right? Subscribe to my channel because, well, that's coming, and a lot of other fucking cool stuff. Like she hinted earlier in the video, we are moving soon. We're moving out to like a fucking manor. It's like this big private fucking like country lot. There's gonna be some fucking crazy shit. I'm gonna have so much fun out there. I'm just gonna be like, man, I'm gonna have a lot of fun. But hey, comment below if you got arm training questions, and there's other cool things that if you hit the show more on the YouTube description, I'm putting a lot of cool stuff there for you guys. Affiliate links, product links, and hints and tips and secret stuff. So click there. There's some links to some other videos and articles I've written on the subject of arm training from a guy who by default has really shitty arm genetics. So I've worked pretty hard to get these, and I'm really appreciative of the guys that have put out good knowledge out there and given me tips along the way. So, end screen.